bringing the arm up nice and slow. We're going to go palm to front. Plié, stretch. Then two slow sides, out and in and out. Same thing to the back. We'll take the leg back. Back. Take it side. Hemi plié. And stretch. And side. And in. And side. And in. Then we'll stretch all the way forward. All the way forward. We'll come up, we'll go all the way back. And do that again. At the end, we're going to do 4 relevés in first position. And the last one will balance. Okay, so we're warming up nice and slow. Let me do one more thing here. And I'm going to mute all of you again. If you could always remember to mute yourself when class starts, that's really helpful. Okay, so here we go from first position, preparation. Look into the palm of my hand. Deep breath in and we go forward. We come back. Back. From the top again, starting from front. Stop. Lead. Go. Back. Stop. Soft. Lead. Sorry, I forgot my tendu stop. Let's go to the back. Sorry, to the back. To the back. And stop. Yeah. Now 2 more tendu stops. Then we shift. Stop. Stop. Now we go forward. Forward. And we recover. Back. 4 relevés. Relevés. 2. Slowly lower. Good. Relevés. And slowly down. Good. Pressing up. Slowly down. Last one. Pressing. We let go of the bar and we bounce. Okay, let's do the other side. Sorry, I got a little bit off track there. Try the other side. Yeah, so tendu, rond de jambe plié, stretch, and 2 more tendus, then reverse. Here we go. Stop. Brush into the floor. We go forward. And we come back. Go up to go back. Breath in exhale. Relax. Breath. 2. Bring the heels forward. Let that ease. Relax. Rotate the inner thighs forward. So you land turned out. Relax. And slowly. Last one. Pressing as high as you can go. High up as you can get those heels. Letting go. Without the bar, we'll take a deep plie, turn the feet out. Turn the legs out. Bring the inner thighs forward by squeezing the glutes. Squeeze the glutes so you finish it. And turning that. Right. Good. We will go into first position. Demi-plie stretch, demi-plie stretch, grand plie. Same thing in second, same thing in fourth, same thing in fifth. Stretch forward and back in fifth position and sous balance. We did this yesterday, so same drill. Give me 1 second here. So first position, standing nice and tall. Shoulders open. Try to time the pliés, okay? Here we go. So we go demi-plie, demi, stretch, demi. Press the knees open. Second position, demi. Fifth position, demi, stretch, demi, long plie. Stretching forward, we look away from the back as we go down. And we drop the head, coming back up, going back. Yeah, the transitions are quick. These are professional level transitions, so how you would transition the feet in an advanced class. Let's try the other side, preparation. Again, stretch, again, stretch, long. The grand pliés are optional. Second position. You don't have to go as low as I'm going in the grand plie. Amy, your feet should be a little bit wider in second position. Fourth position. Let's just hold on. Let's stay for, here we go. And then stretch. Good. Yes, Olivia. Again. Grand plie. Fifth position, demi. Stretch. And we go forward. Coming back up. Stretching back. same thing. Back, close, side, close, very simple. Front, close. One in each direction, finishing with a plié. Second time around, we'll use the arm. One, close, side, close, arabesque, close, plié, stretch. Same thing back. The very end, let's do a circular port de bras. If you've never done one of those before, you go all the way forward. You take your body circling into the bar. You circle it all the way back, the torso, and wrap the arm. And then you release the arm and reverse the whole motion. That's why we call it a circular port de bras, because you're drawing a circle with your body. Okay? Here we go. Other side. Very nice. So I cut off the music right before it ended, but we had to hustle through this class. So here we go to the other side. Fifth position, Olivia. There we go. Fifth position, everybody. Preparation. Inhale. Exhale, and we'll relax the body. It's too beautiful. It's too pretty of an ending to shut off, right? He's so amazing, Leon. This music is actually a local pianist. His name is Leon, and he was a ballet dancer. I believe he studied in Russia. He's Russian. I don't think he ever danced ballet professionally, but he's an amazing pianist for class because he knows ballet. He could do the class. So, and that's his music that I licensed. I have a whole album of his that I paid to have the rights to. Let's do another Leon track here, huh? Yeah, this is a good tempo. Accent out. 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Then we'll do 8 more tendus. The foot will come from the back, and here we'll just balance. Okay. Nice sharp feet and super straight legs turned out. If you see me sideways, this is what we call fifth to fifth. This should have a slicing action to it. You see it slices out and the slice and the out and the slice. And as I slice, I lift up out of my hips. It'll create room for the leg to close. Okay? Let's try with Mr. Leon. 8 tendus side, 4 counts to passe up, and 4 counts to passe down. Another idea, we're always talking about lifting up out of our hips and suspending. Your weight's on the ball of your foot. As the leg comes down, grow tall. There's always moments of rebooting in the class, rebooting your suspension, growing taller. Because the natural common tendency is as a dancer goes through a combination or a piece of material, they'll shrink. Gravity. Gravity is our enemy. Let's try. From fifth position, standing tall. 7 and out. Open in silence, and we finish. Good. Let's try the other side. Very nice. Good. Some of you I see when you're holding onto the object, it forces because the object is a little bit too low, which is fine for today. But if you're going to be here on a regular basis, I would really ask you to consider what are you going to hold on to on a regular basis. Get your situation at home worked out. Yeah, we want something about here, so when you're doing a tendu side, you don't have to lean to the bar. That you're holding on something high enough that it doesn't pull you back down. Okay, just think about that. It's not a big deal today. But yeah, you may want to consider, the bars on, from what I've heard, the Ballet bars on Amazon for 99 bucks, not that bad. And they're light and portable. So you get a pretty nice portable bar off Amazon for $99, okay? You may want to consider that investment. Because we're continuing virtual, we're not going anywhere. Virtual is the future. That's what they told me on CNBC the other day. The fitness centers that don't have a virtual component are not going to do very well in the future. It's the future. Here we go. Let's try. Good. Yes, very nice. Let's move forward. Again, very simple. Arm down. Use this. Slow. In. Quick and hold. Slow and in. Quick and hold. Back and in. Quick, hold. We do that around twice, all the way around on claw. Then we're going to do 15 in first position. Quick. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 15, you're going to close on 16. We'll go plié, passe, releve, and take our balance, okay? Slow and a close and a quick and hold. Slow and a close and a quick and hold. Okay? Twice all the way around. It'll go by fast. And then 15 in first position. Here we go. Standing tall. Sharp. And cross, sharp, and pull, and pull. One more time on that. Rush. Get ready. First position. Yes. Let's do the other side. Very good. See my head? And straight forward. First position. Relevant. Letting go. All right, let's continue. For you guys today, I want to work on turning away from the bar and turning towards the bar. So I'm going to face straight forward for this demonstration. We're going to take this nice and slow. This is all we're going to do. We're going to do this 3 times in each direction. 5 and 6 and 7, 8. I make 2 circles. I go circle to the back 1, circle to the back 2. The third time I pass through the first position, I'm going to pivot away from the bar. I'm going to plié, and I'm going to scoop my arm down and above my head like that. The back should be straight up. There's a little combre in the upper body with the head turned. But I'm not leaning back. This is not an allongé. It's meaning to elongate. I'm vertical with just my chest and my shoulders tilted back a little bit. Then we pivot as we reverse the motion. We pivot forward and we pass through the first position again. You see I'm back on pause. We go back and front 1, back and front 2. Now as we pass through the first position on the third time, we pass through the first position, we begin to rotate. You see this supporting heel? Bring that forward. That's really what makes the rotation. And we go into an arabesque line and hold. Then we start everything again. And 1 and 2 and everything melts towards the position. And then we reverse back, 1 and 2. And we angle in towards the bar. It's very important to begin to understand these pivot rotations, okay? Let's try 3 times with me. First position. And everything wants to pivot and coordinate to the position seamlessly. So we dance the whole movement. Let's try. Preparation. Second position. Second. Let's go. Back. We're going to draw the top. We go to the top. Take the leg attitude area pair behind you. As we turn take the leg up. The leg is up behind you. And then you see if you can let go of the ball. And pull the leg back into the posture. Sorry, I threw that in. Yeah, twice is enough. Twice is enough for these circles. Okay. They're slow. And so then at the very end, what I threw in there was towards the bar and forward, towards the bar and then backwards, draw to passe. Oh yeah, so also we're in our last arabesque. All you do is pivot. You see I'm going to rotate my body away from the bar. My leg doesn't really move and it ends up in second position and then we'll close. And then we'll go over to the bar and forward, over to the bar and backwards. Then I draw to my passe. To get towards the bar, you want to think of pivoting the heel. The heel goes forward and the leg goes up. That way, when I get there, my leg is nice and turned out. Not just the heel. Think of bringing the inner thigh forward, rotating the whole leg towards the bar. Okay, let's try.
May I ask a question? In the arabesque line, is there a plié? I can't tell from.
Yes, every time we hold the pose, there's a plié. Right. So the leg will come from the front. You pass your own face as you hit the first position. Samantha, you make the transition as you brush backwards. You bring the leg forward, the inner thigh forward en plié. Everybody watch these mechanics again. I'm going to brush this leg back. I'm going to bring the supporting leg forward as I plie. I'm going to bring my arm up so you can see that. So I brush back and you see I rotate that leg forward. You see how turned out my supporting leg is? Press nice and open over the toe. And then when I reverse the circle, I just pass through the first position en face, okay? These pivots are very important, the way you do them. Everything wants to mechanically coordinate together. Okay, let's try. Circle forward, forward. Forward. lift up on the supporting side. The arm comes down. Squeeze. Lift the head. And again, pull. Point to pull. Last time on the side. You go through the arm sweeps down. As it sweeps forward. Now we rotate to second position. We rotate. The classical finish, big finish. It's a big finish. You just pose. Very good. We're going to do a single slow prop in 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Single slow front. All the way around single. 2. It's not a double, it's just 2. In each direction. Then we're going to go 3. 1, 2, 3. 3. 3 to the back. And then last one, let's just let go and see if we can let go of the bar. Frappe. Okay? Here we go. Singles all the way in. Frappe. Left. Frappe. Now 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold. See if you can let go of the bar. Good. Yeah, it's not easy to let go of the bar at the end. You should have your glutes squeezed and your inner thighs forward. Your glutes squeezed, your inner thighs forward. You have control of this position here. Your head is up. You're on the ball of the standing foot. Everything should be locked into place, and all you have to do is release the arm from the ball. I'm not saying it's easy. Easy. When I hit that position, I can feel my leg muscles just firing. It looks as if I'm very casual and relaxed. I am not whatsoever. It's from the waist down. That's a very intense hold of gripping the legs, of firing the muscles to hold them in place. My glutes are squeezed. My legs are stretching. My feet are pointing. My spine is lengthening. These are all the muscles we have to activate to hold the body in place. Okay? Let's try to the other side. Very good. Singles, 2, and then 3, and then bounce. Here we go. 7, single. Prop. 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 Now 2. 1, 2, 8. 1, 2, 8. Back. 2. Stop. Down. 3. Out. 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 And like Pass. Développé. Good. Choose the stop. Up. Développé. There we go. Brush plié front. Then we start everything to the back. Okay, we start everything to the back. The only thing that's going to happen is, because I'm on an angle, the last brush to the back, I'm going to take my back leg up and pivot towards the bar. I need room to lift my leg. If I stay on this angle, I'm going to lift my leg and hit the bar. So I take my back leg, I rotate towards the bar and plie it. Okay, just once all the way around. Then why don't we stretch all the way forward, all the way back. We'll draw the susu and take another passo bounce. Okay, here we go. One easy développé instruction. Arm in second position. Nice and simple. Growing forward. Développé. If I was facing en face, it would look like that. Brush. There it is. Keep breathing. Breathe the leg up. In. In. Exhale. Brush the inside leg. Stretching forward. See if you can let go. I'm not going to watch. See if you can let go. That's it. Good. Let's try the other side. Very good. Okay, good. Brush plié front. Good. In. Exhale. Pressing the middle, leading forward. Brush plié, back leg. Back leg, brush. Good. One grumble more on each stretch. Once all the way, or sorry, twice all the way around. One grumble more in each direction. And then we'll just finish, okay? I want to do some work in the center. Here we go. try the other side. Exactly. Okay. Here we go, left side. Remember that I am angled away from the bar. I wouldn't normally stand like this. I stand 45 degrees open to the bar so you guys can get a better view of my demonstration. Okay, let's try the other side. Right. Good. Okay. Or going back, or coming forward. Off the thread. Close front. Squeeze. Off the relevant. Close behind. Or going up. Clear. Clear. Quick. Close front. Clear. Quick. Close front. Okay? Very simple. Very simple. So for going back, the last tendu, move this back a little bit. The last tendu that closes back will have to initiate coming forward again. Okay? So the last tendu closes back is you brush the same leg on count number 5 to come forward and reverse the motion. When I make all of these movements, when I go backwards, the common tendency is as soon as you begin to move backwards, your torso will go back like that. And you'll see dancers, I'm exaggerating, but they'll be a little bit in this position. We want you to be here. So as you begin to move backwards, the normal coaching for students is to tell them to stay over their hips. You have to keep your energy going forward as you go backwards to maintain the body placement over the pelvis so you don't end up moving, so you stay over the hips. Coming forward, there's a natural tendency to stay forward. This moving backwards, you always have to consider the technique of staying over your hips when you're moving backwards, no matter what you're doing. Even there are times like when you're doing Allegro and you may be running backwards. That's a whole technique. Even when I run backwards, I don't allow my energy to throw my torso behind my hips. I would run backwards like that. You see how I'm still over my hips? Yeah. Because if I have to do another move out of that backward force of energy, I don't want to let my momentum force me to lose control of my own body placement. So we use this technique not just slowly like in tendus. We use it when we're doing rapid fire, powerful, explosive movement across the floor. It's a ballet fundamental. People always ask me what type of ballet I teach. And I teach fundamentals. That's what I teach. I don't teach Vaganova. I don't teach Cicchetti. I don't teach neoclassical George Balanchine. I refer to myself as a fundamentalist. I'm a fundamentalist ballet person. So here we go, facing the bar. This is general fundamentals. Because my primary student is the adult, and a lot of people with only a limited amount of training. So my focus in life is working with those type of people and teaching them the fundamentals. Once you master the fundamentals, you can work with a lot of different types of people, and they will give you more the exotic stylistic approaches. Okay, and we have many of those people coming through our studio. So here we go. Preparation. Coming forward. Quick up. Quick. Notice how the plié is slow. The plié is soft and slow. Getting there is quick. Hold behind. Other side. Back. 2, 3, 4. Coming forward. Now let's try the same thing with the left side. Well, actually, we did both sides. We're going to do a short adagio. We go passe and two, développé forward and close. Passe and two, développé side and close back. Passe and two, développé arabesque to tendu. Now watch this. I'm going to bring this leg up forward and I'm going to pivot to my opposite corner. Go back to taking that same leg behind you. So this leg is going to rotate forward. That's all it does. Now I'm on this diagonal. We're going to do a little pas de barre forward. Now we have the opposite leg forward. We start the whole combination on the other side. Okay? Let's just try. Follow along because I'm running out of time. Okay, a little adagio for us today. You have to really hold your back as you draw the feet up, as you draw into the passe position. Hold your torso in place to maintain your balance. Here we go. Drawing to passe. 1, 2. Développé. Close. 1, 2. I'm falling over. Don't you? Hold your torso. 1, 2. Développé. Close. Rotate. Pas de barre. Okay, let's leave that. Very good. Back foot, back And then we'll finish with a little bit of jumping. So we go 5 and the 6 and the 7, plié. Glissade, trailing leg crosses front. Glissade, trailing leg crosses front. You hold that plié. So you hold that plié, and all you do is you pick up the back foot. It crosses behind you, and it crosses front. Plié. Glissade, switch the feet. Glissade, switch the feet. Hold that plié of the second glissade. Just peel the back foot up and back, side, front. Okay? I'm going to do it with my back to you. A lot of people have been asking for that kind of demonstration. So you can mirror me. Let's do it 3 times each direction. So I will face away from you. Okay, here we go. Right leg forward. Please. Rush on 1. 5, 6. Rush on 1. Please. 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 Back foot. Hold. Back. Side cross. Please. 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 Back foot. Comes up. Back. Side cross. Please. 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 Back foot. And harder. Please. Please. And back foot. Let's go one more time. Here we go. Last time. Please. 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 Almost. Out. Last time. Good. Good. How'd everybody do? Okay. Good. Does it help when I face the other direction? I know I can't see what's going wrong, so that's helpful. Keeps me from being distracted. Just teasing you all. Good. Let's do some little jumps and finish. The glissades are a nice warm-up. The glissades are a nice warm-up for the jump. Yeah, so if I would never recommend you doing this on concrete, and until you get into a sprung marley floor, keep the jumps very small. You can get a lot of leg strength, what I call doing faux jump. And I didn't do any sort of like really hard jumping in these classes. So I barely go off the ground. Let me close up on my feet so you can see this. So when I do these jumps, I barely go off the ground. You see that? It's barely off the ground. So we're going to go and down, and down. You see, I'm barely off the floor. I'm barely off the ground. It's really not much impact. So it should be very safe for your body. The other thing I'm trying to do is resist. This is what beginners really need to work on, is resisting and rolling to the feet on the landing. You push and resist, push and resist, push and resist, push and, so you go. Push, resist, push, roll. You literally softly rolling through your feet. Rolling through the feet on the landing. Very important element of jumping, okay? So, all we're going to do 8 little jumps, and then we'll rest for 8 counts, and then we'll do 8 more, okay? In first position. Yeah, one more time. This is an 8 count intro. 5, 6, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Rep. 4. Plié. One more time. Push, push, a little push. Heels down. Rest again. We'll do one more. And again. We want gentle landing. Okay? Very good, everyone. Yes. Thank you for reminding me to take a drink of water, Olivia. We all need to hydrate. Same thing, second position, and then we're done for today, okay? Good work, you guys. Preparation. Second position. Feet only about a foot length apart. Just hold on. Prepare, demi-plie. Here we go. Rest, breathe. Relax. One more time, here we go. Nice and easy. Rest and breathe. Last time, here we go. Good. Good. Close. Let's do a little bit of stretching. Forward. Coming. Good. Going back. And open the arms. Little stretch to the right. Back up. Breathing other direction. Back to center.